everyone, my name is Antonella and I am a piano teacher. Today I'm here with Ralph and we're going to talk to you about how to get your first piano student. So, we're going to assume that we are in a new city and we do not know anyone and we just don't know what to do. So, some of the things that worked for me to get my first piano students are these. Number one is you need to participate in a lot of music teachers groups. For example, MTNA. I'm not sure where you live. I don't know where you live, but please contact all the music groups in your area. You can build a lot of connections. You can network, and sometimes some of these teachers actually will refer some of their students or whoever they don't accept to you, and you can build momentum from that. So number one tip is definitely participate in local organizations like the MTNA. Next, you need a very strong social media presence. Now, I haven't really had any major benefits from this, but I am sure that it did not hurt, especially as parents see some of the activities that I do that are advertised on Instagram. Another thing you could do is you can advertise on Facebook. You can use ads or on Google search. You can use Google Ads. So that didn't really help me as much because I did not have a lot of big budget, but I know of people who have used that and they have grown tremendously. Another thing you could do is you can advertise on Nextdoor. Now, when I say advertise, you have to be careful here because some could be considered as spam and self-promoting and things like that. So you want to ask nicely and say, hi, I'm new in town, I'm a new piano teacher and I am accepting new piano students, and if you are part of this neighborhood, maybe you can contact me and I'll give you a $5 discount or something like that. A majority of my students came from Nextdoor, and I actually didn't do a good job right now in explaining what Nextdoor is, but it's a great app for neighborhoods. It's kind of like Facebook, but for your neighbors nearby, and they post all kinds of things there. Another thing you could do is you could post on Facebook groups and say, hey, the same thing. Hey, I'm a new piano teacher. I'm accepting new students. Especially you want to do this in moms groups. So you can choose your city. Say, say Atlanta. I'm just guessing, and say Atlanta moms. Usually something like that will come up, at least in my experience. Usually in areas that are cities or family friendly. Sometimes neighborhoods will have their name there and have their own private groups. Just make sure to be respectful and do not self-promote yourself every day. Another thing you could do is you could go to farmers market and get to know people, or you could go to different schools and make friends with music teachers there, especially band or chorus teachers. They definitely need pianists for accompanying, and this is how you can build networks, and this is how you can get that first student. Now, the hardest thing ever is that one student, because once you have one student, if you give your customer a good experience, they will refer other people and they will keep coming back to you. So in that case, I have some of my families, their siblings started, and then they recommended other friends of family, and that's how you grow. So these are my top tips for what you can do to get your first student and then potentially grow. Let me know what you have used in the past or what you plan on using, and I am looking forward to see you next time. Bye bye. Say bye, Rafi.